What's up, YouTube? If you're watching this right now, you most likely missed the Twitch stream. First and foremost, subscribe to the channel right now. You know what I'm saying? It only takes 3 seconds. And in the description will be the Twitch. Come over there and drop me a follow, man. I hope y'all enjoyed the video. Like a 6. Like a 6. Because I was waiting for like a switch up, but there was no switch. But it wasn't bad. I could definitely work with that. All right. So, were y'all here when we did the Saweetie allegations? So I'm actually surprised. This is the exact opposite of what I thought was gonna happen. Saweetie actually responded to the allegations. So, yeah, let's see what she got to say. I thought she was gonna wait for like PR reasons to like respond and stuff like that, but I guess not. So we're gonna listen to Saweetie's reaction right now.
Now the other
hopefully, if it's true, she gives her price range.
Hey, we spoke about rapper Saweetie, who's been in the news a lot recently for some serious allegations. And since then, things have escalated to the point where she finally responded to the allegations. So the story was this. A woman who claimed to be her former road manager, her name was Maybach May, went viral after accusing Saweetie of basically moving like an escort. She even posted alleged screenshots of Saweetie asking how much she could run it up on Premier League football star Jadon Sancho, who Saweetie is currently dating, implying
they're still
it wasn't
together?
romance, it was just business. And instantly, once those allegations hit the internet, the situation blew up because it feeds directly into a narrative people have.
Blew up. I'm not gonna lie. I've only seen it once on my Twitter. I've only seen it once on my Twitter, bro. So maybe I'm just on the wrong algorithm or something like that, bro.
They speculated about Saweetie for years, which is that she allegedly treats relationships more like business moves than anything romantic. Now, this was trending for hours and actually days, and it didn't slow down. It kept feeding the conversation online, especially because the accuser, Maybach May, claimed she was only exposing Saweetie because Saweetie, you know, did the dash with her money. She ran with the money, right? And she didn't pay her for these.
Yeah, nobody's talking. I wonder if it was like a bigger artist, if it'd get, of course. Let's just, I'm not gonna throw out names, but you know the big female artist who this would probably be #1 trending on all social media apps if it was them.
It's like she was claiming,
No
and it even got crazier when she
just,
referred to Jadon Sancho, the Aston Villa player Saweetie is currently dating, as a.
Hold on, I want to see something. Jadon Sancho, bro. Is he even good? What does this mean? Are these good stats? I don't know. I don't watch football. Don't watch that. I just wanted to see if he was going to say anything about Saweetie. Nope. Now let's look at Saweetie. I know I spelled that wrong. It's okay. Okay, yeah. All right. Yeah, obviously she's gonna turn down the allegations. So
Client,
no spoilers.
which is
Because obviously she's
serious
gonna deny
accusation
it.
because that wording makes it sound like this was never personal. It was strictly transactional. Very Escort-like. Now, up until this point, Saweetie had been completely silent. But after watching this spiral for days, she finally decided to respond to the allegations. She put up a statement on her Instagram and didn't deny it softly. She actually fired back with legal action. Her statement specifically said, and I quote, "The recent accusations."
No, I'm gonna read it. The recent accusations made about me are false. Hold on. The recent allegations made about me are false.
Defamatory.
The recent accusations made against me are false, defamatory, and deeply disturbing. These claims misinterpret the facts and are solely aimed to damage my reputation. This person never managed me. She was simply introduced to me by family. Her motives are now obvious. I'll let the lawyers take it from here. Period.
Accusations made about me are false, defamatory.
Yeah, you're late,
reputation now obvious. Not drama anymore. This is legal territory. And honestly, I think this was the right type of response for a few reasons. First of all, no matter what you or me personally
obviously
think
she's going
about
to deny it though, so that didn't help us with anything.
Saweetie, she does have the right to.
Like, what did you want her to say? Yes, I be selling my pussy. Like, is it like what do we expect her to do, bro? Come on, I know the nerds that were just sitting there like, oh God, I can't wait for Saweetie to respond. Well, like, what did they think was gonna happen? Saweetie was just gonna pop it, like, post a picture like this, like, yes, I'm behind my pussy, bitch. Like, what did you expect? Yes, she's gonna deny the freaking accusations, bro. Like, come on, bro. That's nothing new. We knew that was coming. That doesn't help with anything.
Defend herself, because as far as we know, these are still just allegations. Nothing has been proven, and that's why I think it's important to cover both sides of this conversation. Someone came out and claimed she was involved in something wild. That's their side. But obviously the person making those claims has their own motives, especially if money is involved, which we know. And then you have Saweetie on the other end, who's not just pushing back against the escort allegations, but also against a whole list of other accusations, because it didn't stop there. Maybach may also accuse her of doing cocaine, being involved in
cocaine, witchcraft, and liquor is one hell of a mix. Send me my bread back home, record. Oh, snap. Damn, and she added her. Well, my soundboard delayed. And she added her.
Witchcraft publicly, aggressively, and throwing around serious accusations. It's
yeah, that's nothing to joke with, bro.
Drama on Saweetie's end. Her name is her vehicle for money, her brand, her image. That's how she gets deals, brand partnerships, sponsorships, appearances. So accusations
again,
like this
a great music
directly
video.
At her earning power.
That music video was a
now,
great
on the other
video.
side of things, even if any of this was true, let's be real, she's not going to come out and admit it.
Thank
it
you.
Wouldn't benefit her, obviously.
Thank you.
So we're left in that gray area of her word versus the accuser's word. And honestly, I don't think this woman is going to say anything else after this. I mean, Saweetie, at the end of the day, she got resources, she got lawyers, a very powerful team. And if you look at situations like this historically, the bigger celebrity almost always tries to make an example out of the accuser to deter anyone else from trying something like
but
this.
But who cares though? Like, it's her pum pum. Like, you know what I'm saying, bro? Like, what? Like, come on, bro. It's her pum pum. Like, if she wanna stick a freaking tripod in it, she could do that, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, why are we worried? Why are we the pum pum police? Panani Patrol? Like, what's up, bro? What's up, bro? The coochie cops? Like, what's good, bro? Like, who cares, bro?
In the future, right? And then we have 25-year-old Jadon Sancho.
I don't care, guys. I'm just because somebody in my chat sent it to me, so I'm reacting to it. I obviously don't care. Obviously, like, come on, bro.
Yeah, you know, straight bullet in all this, or a couple actually, figuratively speaking. He just got dragged into a bunch of mess, a bunch of gossip, a scandal that has nothing to do with football. Now, speaking of Jadon, the accuser actually went after him as well. She posted another story accusing him of inhaling balloons.
What that mean? Okay, let's read it. Hi, I left yesterday with no issues because I trust blah blah blah. Hello, man. I'm sorry to disturb you. I've been trying to get a hold of whoever that is today, and I have no luck. We got into it yesterday at dinner. We're trying to figure out. Or I'm assuming that's Saweetie, her real name. I was trying to figure out if you heard from her today. I haven't talked to her today. I did last night.
Laughing gas.
Oh, this is my last time asking you about about what you owe me, and you know I have facts. All them balloons you inhale got you running slow AF. What are balloons? Like, what drug is she referring to? I just don't know.
I assume, right? And even included an alleged inhaling balloons, laughing gas, I assume, right? And even included an alleged conversation where he claimed he wasn't able to reach Saweetie after an argument back in March. Now, that's a whole other topic, obviously, and I'm not going to go down that path. Very irrelevant to what we're focusing on today. But the point is, I don't think more is coming out right now unless the accuser wants more smoke, which seems very unlikely. But regardless, this is going to shape the way people view Saweetie going forward. And it's one thing when people hear rumors through the grapevine. It's completely different when someone goes public with screenshots and calls your current man a client. And it actually reminds me of how her relationship with Quavo.
Imagine bringing your side.
Imagine if I didn't get any ads. Yo, for this ad chat, genuinely, like, honestly, just tell somebody you love them. You know what I'm saying? Just do that for me.
Anyone who doesn't remember, a few months before they officially broke up, Quavo actually gifted Saweetie a custom Bentley as an early Christmas present. It was a whole moment, right? And Saweetie was ecstatic when she found out that Quavo was doing this. Like a lot of people know, they were in a very public relationship, always online, always watched and always posting about each other. But after things ended, reports surfaced that Quavo actually sent a repo man to take the back.
Yo, that's crazy, bro.
Viewers, that basically means
City Boys, we up.
Reclaimed and taken away. According to earlier reports, Quavo had actually leased a car in his own name, and the deal included an option that allowed him to terminate the contract early after the breakup. Now, multiple outlets later claimed that wasn't true and that the car was never repossessed, actually. But then Quavo came out and confirmed it himself. This is what he said on a song with Drake. She had it her way, now she out of a Bentley. Skrrr. So whether it actually happened or not.
Wait, chat, give me 2 seconds. Give me 2 seconds. I want to check something because somebody just told me they can't type in chat. Hold on. Give me 2 seconds. Let me see if I can fix it. Nah, you should be able to type. I don't know. It's good on my end. I don't know. Just keep trying it and just let me know. Yeah, just keep trying it. I don't know. It's good on my end.
The message was clear. Quavo implied that the relationship came with conditional benefits, money, status, maybe even tricking, depending on how you look at it. And that's the point, right? No woman wants this type of narrative attached to her name, especially when she's a public figure like Saweetie. Most of us can see what's going on, though. We're not dumb. But these women don't want to be in a position where their entire value is publicly reduced to which man they're standing next to or how much pum they're willing to give up in exchange for some coins, okay? And they especially don't want to put the men they're with in a situation where it looks like they're being used, although they may not feel like they are, right? Because most of these very powerful, wealthy, and extremely influential men, they got a whole lot of money. So for them to kind of like blow it on a person or like a woman, right? It's not a big deal for them. And also the fact is a lot of these powerful dudes with money and resources are always going to be attracted to beautiful women. That's not new. And a lot of women who may not be as rich or successful are naturally going to want something in return: access, protection, opportunities, lifestyle, you name it.
Real.
So yes, it's two grown adults making an exchange. And as long as it stays private and consensual, it really is nobody's business. But the second it reaches the public, Black ain't gonna speak on it, right? But it becomes a topic of conversation for a hot minute, and then we all move on until it resurfaces once again. We do have to touch on the fact that more often than not, however, with situations like this, somebody ends up getting taken advantage of. And I'm specifically talking about prostitution, right? And I'm not even saying that's the case here, by the way. I just want to make it very clear. Obviously, these are allegations, right? I'm talking in general. Once money, power, and sexuality mix, that dynamic gets murky real quick. And the issue with normalizing this type of arrangement is that it sends the wrong signal to the world and other people, but especially young women watching. Like as an example, there's already a whole sugar daddy culture that's normalized in a lot of places around the world.
I got a freaking DM in my on Twitter, bro. Oh, where is it at? No, I don't think it's a DM. I think it's somebody followed me the other day, right? Can I see his bio? Oh, frick, I just got this phone, bro. Yo, that was so perfect timing, bro. My soundboard is delayed, but the phone fell on that sound, bro. W phone, comedic timing. Can y'all see that, though? I don't know but it says, since my wife passed away, I'm in need of a loyal and honest sugar baby that was to be spoilt with weekly. I didn't even peep that. Wow. Okay. With an allowance of $1,500 every week. Yeah. So why did he follow me? Like, out of all the people he could have followed me. Look at like this is obviously not real, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? He's trying to get. So, I can't even see his map right. That's a bunch of money. He got a nice little Tesla right here. You know what I'm saying? And a fake screenshot of him sending a guy $4,600 on Cash App, bro. Like, that's just not real. Can y'all see? Yeah. So, why did I tell you that? I don't know, but that happened to me.
Some of y'all have heard about that, but a sugar daddy is essentially where a man with money, usually an older gentleman, funds a woman's lifestyle, usually a younger woman.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie, I'd be down for a sugar mama, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? As long as I don't gotta do nothing too freaky. You know what I'm saying, bro? And I just give my girlfriend a third of what I make, bro. If she say 3,600, bro, what's that? Well, what's a third of? I don't know, but you know what I'm saying.
Cases, she may not even give up the pom pom, the pussy. The guy's
Oh, I
just
think
happy
that's
to be
no.
in close
A
proximity
third
to an
is
attractive woman who makes him feel
1,200,
like she cares, right?
and I
Let's
keep
be
the other
honest,
24.
in most cases,
Yep.
she
Yep,
does
yep,
give
yep,
it
yep.
up just
Quick
enough to
maths.
keep that income stream flowing to her bank account. And yeah, it might be two grown adults making a decision, but that doesn't mean the situation is healthy or balanced. And what's even crazier is these days, I've been personally seeing older women, like a lot of older women, literally teaching younger women how to run this type of game online. Like there are entire communities and even businesses built around this. So essentially, they teach a lot of young women how to target wealthy men.
That's crazy,
how to study
bro.
them, how to
And the men are
emotionally
actually dumb enough for like getting targeted, bro. Like you, I mean, I guess some don't care, bro. I mean, I really guess some don't care, dog. They just got the money, and they're just looking for some company, bro, an acquaintance, just something, bro. So I guess.
manipulate them and
But
kind of create a
golly,
situation where you're
women got
always
this so
coming out
easy,
on
bro.
top and you get the money, right? So the question then becomes then, are there any morals in teaching young women to weaponize their feelings, their bodies, and hustle people for cash? I don't
Nope.
think so. With that being said,
Nope.
I wouldn't look at a man as a victim in that situation, just like I wouldn't see Sweetie
No,
as a victim.
yeah, exactly, right? Because they know what they're doing, bro. They're both grown. Yeah, all right, you good now? Yep, I'm seeing your chats.
Let's say, what she did with Jadon Sancho was purely transactional, right? If that was the case, I wouldn't look at her as the victim.
Ooh, I'm gonna eat some
And then I
almonds.
also wouldn't look at, let's say, a man who's kind of in this sugar daddy dynamic. I wouldn't look at none of these two cases like a victim, right? However, and this is important, my concern with this kind of normalization of this type of thing is, what does it really do to a lot of the younger women in the world watching?
It does a lot, bro. It does a lot because now, dang, I can't open this darn bag of almonds, bro. Because now it's like, oh my god. Because now, I was saying he's actually a good baller. Oh, okay. Yeah, I didn't know what his stats meant, bro. The closest thing to soccer I play is Rocket League. No cap. But yeah, like I was saying, bro, it actually does a lot because now the younger woman, when they're looking for a man, bro, like obviously financial status always mattered because why would you want to be with somebody who's broke? You know what I'm saying? But now it's to the point where like they want the man to pay for everything and them not doing anything. And it's not all, but you know what I'm saying? Like the trend, that's where it's trending towards. Like they still, you know what I'm saying? They still might go to work, do their thing, but they want the guy's paycheck to be spent. You know what I'm saying? They want a nigga working at Burger King who making them nasty ass nuggets to give them a Berkey and all of that every month, bro. That's not possible, bro. So the younger women are getting affected some way, bro. Sorry, I just tried to yap through this. Yo, look at this bag. Like, it didn't even open all the way, bro. Like, I physically can't, bro. That's why you don't buy the off-brand John, bro. It don't even taste like almonds. It don't taste like almonds. When I did like this to rip the bag open, the bag tastes just like this, bro. It's the same thing. Not even real, bro. All my tooth hurts now.
What worries me, not the older women who already understand the risks, like a Sweetie who's a grown woman obviously, but the ones who are impressionable and don't see the trap coming, because there is a caveat to all this. Okay, I'm talking about that 16 or 17-year-old girl who hears an older woman bragging about how she's running up a bag just by spending an hour or two with some 65-year-old man, and suddenly she thinks that,
especially that age, bro, where you don't have a lot of money coming in, you know what I'm saying? But you're starting to find yourself, find what you like. You know what I'm saying? Like, for your birthday at 16, 17, you might just hit up the mall with that birthday money. You know what I'm saying? Because you're starting to find your identity. You're like, okay, I really like the Pumas. That's what I'm rocking with now. Let me go cop the Pumas. You know what I'm saying? But you're not really getting a lot of money at that age. So you hear money and you thinking you touching money for the first time. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna want to indulge and things of that nature. You feel me?
that's a viable option. So now in her
And it's
world,
easy.
that
You
looks
don't
like
have to
an
work for
easier
that.
path than working, building skills, or actually
Yeah,
betting on
you just
herself
get
and
it.
getting it out the mud the proper way like the rest of us. And honestly, it probably is easier, but only for a very short time. She goes down that path and gets flown.
Bro, all drugs are bad, bro. I'm telling nobody, hey, all drugs are bad, bro. Nigga, I've never done drugs my whole life. I don't even want to, bro. I don't drink. None of that, bro. I just don't understand, like drugs specifically, like drinking. Okay, you know what I'm saying? You might, whatever, right? But like drugs, bro. Like, have you guys actually seen what drugs do to other people? Like, why would you chance that on yourself, bro? Like, it's so crazy to me. People don't have that mindset, bro. I promise you, if everybody had that mindset about drugs, bro, the world would be such a better place, bro. I don't even know if you can say that. I think I said white sugar. It's okay. We raw around here. We raw like these almonds. But yeah, bro. Like, I know they see stories about what happens to people taking the same drugs as them and they're still indulging in it. It just don't make sense to me, bro. It just don't. Bro, if this is a drug right here, bro. Let's say this is a drug, right? You see Billy pop the drug, right? 10 seconds later, you see Billy go like this. Why the hell would you pop on that? Why would you pop one? It literally don't make sense, bro. It literally just don't make sense. So I don't know, bro. Drugs are bad. I don't know what drug she was referring to when she said balloons, but I just know it was something. And can he get like kicked out of the league for that? Or do all soccer players do drugs? Like I said, I don't know, bro. That's a pussy sport. I don't involve myself in that, bro. Why is my soundboard mad delayed?
Out to all these different places, surrounded by other women who are already in that lifestyle, hyping her up, and she might think that she's winning for a period of time until shit gets real before she even realizes it.
Hungry root makes sticking to my anti-inflammatory diet.
I'm being big. Yeah, you can get kicked out of that way, huh? He just exposed that man.
Longer in control. What started as luxury and I got flown out vibes can very easily slide into full-on exploitation. And yes, in the worst.
And the thing is, that happens at such a young age, bro. Your friend sees that, and then they want to go talk to older men for this. And then her friend sees that, and it's just like a long cycle, bro. And it's like when you get older, and you're 30, and you want to settle down and have kids, and nobody takes you seriously. Because you done been in this nigga video, you don't fuck with him. You know what I'm saying? Like. Being a woman is so easy, but so hard at the same time.
Cases, like we all know, that's how a lot of young girls end up in trafficking situations, okay? Or even worse, their faces end up on the news. I've heard plenty of stories like that. Because once you step into a world controlled by money and power, there's no guarantee you get to walk out on your own terms,
you're doing anything for that too.
That's just a fact. At that point, it's not about what you want anymore. It's about what they decide. And that's when a lot of these young girls finally realize.
I'm not gonna lie. We gotta start injecting that to the youth, bro. I don't care if you a mother, father, auntie, uncle, teacher. Bro, we gotta start injecting that to the youth, bro. Especially now, bro. Because you know all these kids got TikTok and whatnot. So that's literally all they're seeing, bro. They could scroll 10 times and see 10 videos of a man gifting a girl a Bentley. And they're like, my man gotta come correct. If he don't come with no Bentley, he could stay his broke ass over there. What Lotto say, brokey? Like, that's the type of energy we're giving off, bro. And same thing for the guys, bro. We gotta guide them in the right direction. Don't use your money as a leverage to get a girl. You know what I'm saying? Let her like her for you. And if she can't do that based on your financial status, she is not the one for you. Keep it a $150 that way. Everybody say,
Realize this was never about empowerment. Those older, washed-up women lied to you. It was a trap. You thought it was a game of luxury, but really, it was about ownership. And
2026, I might pay for YouTube Premium.
And also, let's talk about the fact that a lot of the men who engage in this lifestyle aren't saints either. So from the start, you're placing yourself in the hands of people who don't care about your safety, your dignity, or your future. I don't personally want to live in a world where my future daughter thinks exchanging her body for coins is an option. It's not respectable. It's not something we should teach young people, period. Or should I say period? It's just always better to earn your own money
like that.
With someone you genuinely love.
Like that,
stack
bitch.
Together, grow together. That's healthy. That's the right way to do things. Because there's a right way to do shit, right? And this shit right here that we're talking about, it's very dysfunctional.
We also got, but like I said, bro, and not a one-sided battle. We also got to teach our sons, bro. We also got to teach our sons. She got to love you for you, bro. Don't come to the table. Don't bring money to the table first, bro. Come as you. You know what I'm saying? You can talk about all that down the line. You feel me? It's all about that. Down the line, bro. When I first meeting a woman, money is not even in the conversation. All right? Money is not even in, you know what I'm saying? We might discuss what we do for work, you know what I'm saying? Get a little idea of how much we could possibly be making or whatnot. But we gotta teach these boys, bruh. If she come head on, I need a nigga to pay my rent. I don't want to touch no bills. My hair needs to get done. My nails, my toes, my lashes. Ew, have you seen me with no lashes? I need to have my lashes done, and you're paying for all of it. Yo, my son, he don't even say nothing. Don't even say nothing. Just hit one of these, bro. Like actually going on. Just hit one of these, bro. And then teach your daughters, hey, you gotta be independent. You know what I'm saying? You literally can't. Bro, it pisses me off so, bro. Like, I can talk about this for days, bro. It pisses me off so much when girls say a man's job, bro. Because I wholeheartedly believe nothing is a man's job. I feel like you're capable of doing the same exact thing. You just don't want to do it because you don't want the responsibility on you, bro. I'm teaching that to my daughters, bro. The same way I change a tire, you can change a tire. Matter of fact, I'm a pop my tire around the corner, then pull up to the house, and you're gonna be seeing it right there, handing me the tools, doing what I'm doing. So in 10 years, when your tire flat and you don't got a boyfriend, or your boyfriend not around, or I'm not around, you pull over to the side, 1, 2, 3, you back on the road, bro. You know what I'm saying, bro? We got to, bro.
Stories like this are warnings. They show what society is on the verge of normalizing, and I think most people listening,
yes, very, very much on the verge of normalizing it, bro.
I would hope agree this ain't it. Now,
like, financial matters in a relationship. That's not what I'm saying. You don't want to be with somebody who's broke, bro. You know what I'm saying? But that's not the only thing, bro. You know what I'm saying? There's way more things in life than money. You know, as long as you're straight, you can care less, bro. Yo, my girlfriend said something to me the other day, bro, and it really hit me, bro. She was like, I was with you when you was in the mud. And I'm like, damn, you was, twin. You know what I'm saying, bro? On our first date, I did go a little crazy. You know what I'm saying? I came out the podcast when I didn't really have it. But you know what I'm saying? Besides that, bro, you feel me? Like, she was there for the bummy setup, bro. She was there for the one monitor on the porch with the puffer jacket on because there was no heat on the porch. Like, you know what I'm saying, bro? She was there for the, I don't want to spend this kind of money on shoes, bro. But, like, you know what I'm saying? She was there for the, I'm going to stretch this phone out as long as I could because I don't have money to buy a new phone. Bro. She was there for the, yo, my TV literally fell on my head on New Year's Eve, bro. I opened the dresser and my TV fell on my head, bro. And the TV, it was dumb for, bro. She was there for the, I don't have money to buy a new TV. Yo, nigga, TJ, you remember my ceiling? Oh my God, chat. Oh my God, I gotta show you my ceiling. I have to show you my previous ceiling, bro. TJ, she was there, bro. That's how I know she really loved me, bro. She was coming over, chat. My ceiling was damn near about to cave in and fall on us, bro. Oh my God. Wait, I gotta find this video. Bro. No. What year was that? 2022, 3? I gotta find it, bro. Yeah, no, that ceiling was disgusting, bro. And like, I was even nasty for, hold on. Oh my God. It's because like the rain from like the roof. Yeah, bro. Like, look at that, bro. She was there, chat. She was sleeping in the bed with me when the roof looked like that, bro. Look at that. Oh my God, bro. And there's some woman out there, chat. They're not gonna appreciate that. Oh, look at this bum ass nigga, his ceiling, bro. Chat, I'm talking about, chat. I was, and she looking at the piece like getting ready to fall down on the. Yo, nah, W girlfriend, bro. W girlfriend. I ain't gonna lie, bro. We gotta hit one of these for her for the one time, bro. Like, come on. Chat, I'm talking about we laid up, socks off, feet rubbing together, watching High School Musical, bro. And and the ceiling like this. We like this. The ceiling right here. Like if we go like this, bro, it's about to explode, bro. The whole house is about to come down, bro. You know what I'm saying? But some women, they won't even be there for that, bro. You know what I'm saying? They're just there for like financial, bro. I don't even want to get into that, bro. You know what I'm saying? Find yourself, Alanisha. I'm not gonna lie.
For Saweetie, we're gonna see how this
until she starts annoying you, bro. Yeah. Why my soundboard not
plays out. Maybe she'll address it through the music, which honestly is the smartest.
Fact. Pick your woman wisely.
Saweetie could
Man,
be like,
also,
icy girl.
but
I never bust a down
woman,
for money.
also
Net
pick your men
worth
wisely.
4 M's, gotta stack my hundreds. I don't know, some shit like that, right? Because in 2025, the worst thing you can do is crash out emotionally on social media. So just put it into the music, right? And good on the icy girl for not crashing out, right? Actually salute her.
Yo,
man.
I still gotta
salute
find
to a
that
real
music
bitch
video.
for keeping it player, okay? So this was definitely the smartest way to respond.
Did she just put season? See, where was this throughout the whole video, bro? Did she just put ramen seasoning on? What was that?
Player, okay, so
what is that? Is that steak? Is that steak? What is bro? I know her stomach was bubbling after digesting that, bro.
This was definitely the smartest way to respond if
Look
you
like a
ask
long
me,
ass
okay?
meatball.
But I'm curious what y'all think. Y'all agree with how Saweetie handled this? Should she have responded like this or stayed completely silent? And
He said
also,
ramen on oysters.
thoughts
That was
on
oysters.
everything I spoke about regarding
Ew.
sugar daddy culture being normalized. Do you personally see it
Disgusting.
as two grown adults making a transaction, or do you think it's actually dangerous for, let's say, younger girls watching all this going down? Like, what are the pitfalls with that kind of stuff being normalized in society? I'm very curious to hear what you have to say.
If a girl got like a bird brain, bro, and she can't think for herself, then she's gonna fall into that category. In my eyes, prostitution is prostitution. Doesn't matter if it's a 50 or a Birkin. These allegations are looking so sweet. Okay, that was mad corny, bro. That was mad corny. Got flown out. Lifestyle to sex trafficking is so important to realize. Facts. See, like, even this, bro. Why are you censoring the word hoe? Like, come on, bro. All right. I don't know. Saweetie, I can care less what you do with your pom pom. Nigga said, who even thinks of that? Bro, in what room would there be oysters and ramen at the same time? Like, why? Like, were you just slurping it and looked over at the packet and just was like, did you eat the noodles without the seasoning and the packet was just there?